in national development. One method used to gauge this progress is measuring the youth not in education, not in employment, or in training, which we call the NICS bracket, which is also an SDG indicator. In 2017, data from the Ghana Statistical Service indicated that approximately 32% of the country's youth were not in school, employed, or participating in skills training. This figure suggested that about 1 in 3 young people in Ghana were not engaged in productive activity, highlighting an area requiring attention. Government's implementation of deliberate measures to reverse this trend saw programs such as the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program and the strengthening of technical and vocational education and training reforms. These reforms focus on equipping young persons with contemporary skills, including digital and literacy skills, renewable energy technologies, entrepreneurship and innovation skills, technical and vocational skills, creative industry competitiveness. As a result, we recorded a steady progress by the first quarter of 2022. The NIT rate had fallen to 28.3% and further declined to 24.1% by the third quarter of the same year. The most notable decrease in the NIT rate occurred in 2023, when it reached 18.2%, the lowest in recent years. This reduction corresponds with ongoing government initiatives in youth employment, skills development, and entrepreneurship support. However, data from the fourth quarter of 2024 indicates an increase to 22%, that is from 18.2%. All the gains we made were reversed by 2024 in the last quarter to 22.4%. For individuals aged between 15 to 35, and 25.8% for those above the 15 to 24 bracket. While this rise is relatively small, it highlights that efforts to address youth unemployment and inactivities continue to be necessary. Ongoing and targeted initiatives will be required to further reduce the NIT percentage, which was at 22.4% in the last quarter of 2024. The next step will be to maintain progress by broadening vocational and technical education, supporting innovation and entrepreneurship, and enhancing the connection between education and employment opportunities. The 24-hour economy initiative especially for youth in private sectors, in sectors like manufacturing, logistics, digital services, healthcare, and hospitality, while supporting continuous and inclusive economic participation. With enhanced skills training, a strong 24-hour economy, and closer industry participation, Ghana is positioned to empower all young people to drive national progress. Together, we can build a future where no young Ghanaian is left behind. Young people gain economic empowerment when their talents are put to productive use, enabling them to earn economic growth. This section reviews the realities of youth economic empowerment. The nation's future depends on its youth, who are numerous, energetic, and increasingly educated. Connecting them to skills growth, resilience, and poverty reduction fell between 12.5% in 2015 to 13.9% by late 2024. Secondary education enrollment percent in 2015 to 35.9% in 2024. However, white-collar jobs that are non-existent. And so this is what must concern us. How do we bridge that gap and then get those who leave secondary school to go and learn other vocations that can make them meaningful contributors to our economy? It is well shown that unemployment disproportionately affects the youth compared to adults in this country. The national youth unemployment rate rose from 16.9% in 2017 to 22.5%. According to recent statistics, 70% of unemployed individuals fall within the 15 to 35 age bracket. This trend is significant for both the government and the ministry. On behalf of the President, I reaffirm his administration's commitment to addressing and reverse migration. A key factor underlying the nation's unemployment challenges has been limited